Most buyers think King of Prussia is expensive because of the mall. Wrong. The mall is why your taxes are low. Same $650,000 house. In King of Prussia, you pay about $550 a month in property taxes. 10 minutes away in Havertown, you're paying $1,100. That's a $500 a month difference for the exact same mortgage. Hey, I'm Jim Stevenson, a realtor here in the Philadelphia suburbs. I've worked with hundreds of families who were trying to figure out exactly where they should land in this area. If you're ready to narrow down your search and want help thinking through your options, go ahead and book a call with me using the link below. We'll map out what matters most to you and which towns actually fit. And if you're still in research mode, scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description to grab my free Philadelphia Suburbs relocation guide. It'll walk you through everything you need to know before you start looking. Let's talk about what it really costs to buy in King of Prussia. Not the list price, the monthly payment you'll live with. The first thing you need to know is this. King of Prussia isn't a standalone town. It's a census-designated place inside Upper Merion Township. And Upper Merion Township is one of the most tax-favorable places in Montgomery County. Not because homes here are cheap, but because the commercial base, the mall, office parks, casino, town center, covers a huge portion of the township's operating costs. Most suburbs make homeowners carry 70% or more of the tax burden. Upper Merion flips that. Homeowners only carry 44%. Commercial picks up the rest. That difference shows up directly in your monthly payment. Now let's put actual numbers on it. A typical $650,000 home in Upper Merion often carries around $6,500 to $7,500 a year. Let's call it roughly $550 to $625 a month. Move that same price point 10 or 15 minutes in almost any direction, and the tax number changes fast. Havertown, $12,000 to $13,000 a year. That's $1,000 to $1,100 a month. Springfield and Delco, you often see $13,000 to $15,000 a year. That's $1,100 to $1,300 per month. Lower Merion, you're looking at $9,000 to $11,000 a year. That's $750 to $920 a month. Radnor, similar story, $10,000 to $12,000 a year isn't unusual. So when you compare King of Prussia to surrounding towns, you're looking at a difference of $350 to almost $700 per month in taxes alone. Same list price, same mortgage rate, totally different monthly payment. That's why buyers moving from New Jersey or from the main line often pause when they run the math, because King of Prussia can stretch your budget without changing your lifestyle too much. Here's the part nobody expects. Some homes with King of Prussia in the address don't get the King of Prussia tax rate. They see King of Prussia on Zillow and assume it's all one tax rate. It's not. Most of it is Upper Merion Township. But some homes that show up in King of Prussia search results are actually in Bridgeport Borough. Bridgeport has a very different millage rate. So that $650,000 home in Upper Merion with a $7,000 tax bill could easily be $10,000 or more if it's in Bridgeport. Same zip code, different municipality, different monthly payment. This is why you have to check the actual parcel record, not the mailing address. Postal boundaries do not match school district boundaries or municipal tax lines. Let's shift to lifestyle costs, your time. King of Prussia sits at the meeting point of I-76, the Turnpike, 202, and 422. It's one of the most connected spots in the region, and one of the most congested. A center city commute might be 35 to 40 minutes off peak. At rush hour, that same trip can hit 55 to 65 minutes easily. If you're going to Conchi or Plymouth Meeting, you're usually in the 10 to 20 minute range. Great Valley, normally 20 to 30 minutes, depending on Route 202 southbound. Distance doesn't matter here. Time matters. Here's the part buyers underestimate. King of Prussia has a holiday season tax. From Thanksgiving to New Year's, the mall area triples in activity. If your only exit from your neighborhood dumps onto the Mall Boulevard or 202, those 6 weeks will feel completely different from the rest of the year. I've had clients sit 15 to 20 minutes just to get out of their subdivision on a Saturday in December. So your real monthly cost here isn't just dollars, it's minutes and stress. Now here's where it gets interesting. King of Prussia isn't just one market, it's 3 totally different monthly realities, and each one hits your monthly payment in a totally different way. First are the classic single-family neighborhoods. Candlebrook, Valley Forge Homes, Bob White Farms. These are your 1950s and 1960s splits, ranches, and colonials on quiet streets with mature trees. In Valley Forge Homes, smaller and more original condition homes often land between $390,000 and $450,000. Renovated with additions, you'll see $475,000 to $550,000. Candlebrook sits slightly higher, roughly $475,000 to $600,000 depending on size and updates. Bob White Farms is the step-up neighborhood. If you want a larger 4-bed colonial with more of a mainline feel, you're generally in the 600s to 800s and sometimes beyond. These neighborhoods have one major advantage: no big HOA. You're paying your mortgage, your taxes, and insurance, and that's about it. If you want predictability in your monthly payment, this is where you land. Then you have the town center zone, newer townhomes, high-rise condos, brownstone style units. This is where you trade yard space for convenience, walkability, restaurants, a more urban suburban lifestyle. A condo might be $250 to $450. Townhomes push higher into the 600s, 700s, sometimes 800s. But here's the real decider: the HOA. Valley Forge Towers often has monthly fees in the $700 to $1,000 range. And you get a lot for that: utilities, amenities, building services, but the bank doesn't care what it covers. It just sees the monthly payment. So a $325,000 condo with a $950 monthly fee, that can land close to the same monthly payment as a $450,000 townhome with a modest HOA. And this is where most buyers misunderstand that affordability. The list price looks low, but the total monthly payment can creep up quickly. If you value walkability over yard space, this zone works. Just do the math first. The third zone is what I call the perimeter pockets. Rebel Hill, Gulf Mills, Henderson Park. Some areas feel almost more like Conshohocken than King of Prussia. These places give you quick highway access and a little bit more variety in housing. Townhomes might be $350 to $550. Single families can range anywhere from $500 to over $1 million depending on the lot and the age. The trade-off: hills, narrow roads, some pockets feel tucked away. If you prefer quiet and being 5 minutes from the highway, this area works. If you want flat, wide streets and a neighborhood feel, you may prefer the single family core. This is the I want quick access, but I don't want to feel like I live at the mall zone. Here's the part nobody tells you until you're already under contract. 5 mistakes I see all the time, and every one of them costs you money. Mistake 1, assuming the mailing address tells you the tax rate. It doesn't. A Wayne address could be Upper Merion Township. A King of Prussia address could be Bridgeport Borough. The tax difference on a $650,000 home can be $3,000 to $4,000 a year. That's $300 a month you didn't budget for. I just worked with a buyer who found this out at the title search. She almost walked away from the deal. Always check the parcel. Second mistake, ignoring how condo fees affect buying power. I just worked with a couple moving from New Jersey. They fell in love with a condo and Valley Forge Towers. $325,000. Looked like a steal. Then we added the $950 a month fee. Total monthly payment matched a $450,000 townhome in Candlebrook with a yard and no fee. They picked the townhome. Same monthly payment, way more space. List price doesn't matter. Monthly payment does. Third mistake, underestimating traffic. If your schedule doesn't let you leave early or come home late, the commute can be rough. You need to test drive your real commute at real times. Fourth mistake, not considering holiday season. This won't matter to everyone, but if you're picking a home right next to the mall, you'll need to understand what December looks like. Fifth mistake, not being realistic about lifestyle. King of Prussia is built around access. It's built around highways, retail, and convenience. If you want charming side streets, walkable historic centers, and total quiet, this may not be the town. If you want centrality and lower taxes, it's one of the best plays in the region. Let's zoom out and answer the real questions. What does it actually cost to buy here? If you want a single family home in the classic neighborhoods, your monthly payment is primarily mortgage plus taxes. And the taxes are favorable compared to almost every adjacent township. If you want the low maintenance lifestyle near the town center or high rise, your affordability depends entirely on how much of your monthly payment you're comfortable locking into a fee. If you want fast access to Conchi, Plymouth Meeting, or the city, the perimeter pockets can be ideal as long as you're okay with the hills, the road design, and some highway noise. King of Prussia works if you value low taxes, strong schools, and being 20 minutes from anywhere that matters. If you're relocating, the combination is rare in this price range. It doesn't work if you want historic charm, quiet tree-lined streets, or if you're commuting to Center City every single day. And it definitely doesn't work if highway noise makes you miserable. Here's the thing. The commercial subsidy that keeps taxes low also makes this market competitive. Buyers who understand the monthly payment math move faster. Buyers who don't usually overpay in the wrong neighborhood. If you're ready to figure out where you fit, book a call with me using the link below. We'll map out your budget, your commute, and your priorities. And if you're still doing your homework, grab my free Philadelphia Suburbs relocation guide. And if you want more space for less money, check out my video breaking down where you can get the most land for the least amount of money in the Philly suburbs. If you're comparing towns, that video will save you a lot of time. I'll link it right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.